All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we find ourselves in Atlanta, Georgia, and I'm up here for work and to play. I'm up here visiting my brother, my last day in Atlanta, and I said, hey, man, pack up your top 3 guns. I don't know what they are. Pack up your top 3 guns, and let's take that to the range, and let's see what his top 3 guns are, because I'm curious. My brother's been into guns years before me, but he's kind of a Glockophile, so I don't know if he might hide a Glock in there. He knows how much I love Glocks, but let's see what his top 3 guns he likes to take to the range are. I'm kind of curious. So let's go. We're almost to his house. Let's go see what he has. All right, so we got safe number 1. We also got safe number 2. I call it a struggle snuggle. That's always a classic. Nice. All right, now let's go to the range. All right, we are at Atlanta Range and Ordinance Gun Range in, what is this, Noonan, Georgia? Noonan, Georgia. Boom. Oh, check this out. This is actually a really nice range. Look at this. Wood, fancy, guys, fancy. This is really nice. AC system, smells a lot of fresh air in here. All right, at Atlanta Range and Ordnance with my big brother. I wonder, he's putting up the target. I wonder what he brought for us to shoot today. Let's turn the camera around and let's see what he likes to shoot when he likes to go to the range. And let's all critique his guns. All right, what do you got, bud? Ooh. What's first?
Well, let's shoot the Smith & Wesson Governor.
The Smith & Wesson Governor. Good choice, man. That's a fun gun to shoot. So the Smith & Wesson Governor, why did you choose this gun? Why do you like this gun?
Because it has 6 shots instead of 5 like the Judge.
Oh, okay.
And instead of just 45 long Colt and 14, it also shoot 45 ACP.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. Well, look at that, folks. We learn something new every day.
Clip.
How cool is that? Nice. Nice job. Man, that thing's pretty cool. My turn. Oh, okay. That's a pretty nice gun. You want to get a close-up on the gun? The Smith & Wesson Governor. This is the first gun, my brother's favorite. It's a pretty nice gun. It's lightweight. It's lighter than I thought it would be. Nice. So the Judge is what, about $500?
It's about $800. Oh no, the Judge about $500-600.
Okay, now this one is
About 800.
about 800. All right. Yeah, but you get an extra shot, man. That does count. All right, gun number 2. What else did you bring? Your favorite gun to shoot. Let's see. Oh, the CZ Shadow. It's a classic. I love this gun to death. I have a very similar gun at home. All right, so the CZ Shadow 2. Why do you like this gun?
Why not? It's a CZ Shadow.
All right, good enough explanation to me. Now, the CZ Shadow 2 is a classic in my book. I love this gun. I love all the variations. It's optics ready, but doesn't have an optic. Let's see if I can shoot. Let's push this out. I'm not that old. God. Personally, I love the CZ Shadow. I love the whole platform. I think the guns are fantastic. Still one of the best bang for your buck guns on the market. And I'm sure anybody that owns one will agree, hands down. Great gun, great choice. All right, so gun number 3 is, oh, a CZ SP01?
Yep.
I didn't know you were such a CZ fan.
I am. After I got the Shadow, I had to get this one.
I had no idea. So I had no idea you're such a CZ fan.
I mean, they're heavy, but they're great guns.
Yeah, I think, that's why they shoot so well. SPO1.
SPO1. All right, ready?
All right.
Let's go.
All right, so that was your top 3, but I see that you brought a couple extra guns. Now, I wonder what they are. Let's see. Tupperware.
Matching Glock 20s.
The Tupperware twins. Everyone that watches the channel knows what a huge fan of Glock I am. But, it's a gun. I'll shoot it. Let's load them up. You guys know I'm a huge Glock fan. And I gotta admit, the gun is tried and true. It's been around for a long time. But if I'm gonna shoot a Glock, I wanna have some fun. So let's shoot 2 Glocks. Now I don't know if the range is cool with us doing that, so we'll just do that a little bit. It is fun as heck though. So why do you like Glock so much?
Because their headquarters is in Atlanta, so if anything happens, or like that Glock 45 gap I bought off you, if I need it worked on, bam, right there.
Great, now everyone knows I used to own a Glock 45 gap. Thanks. My street cred just dumped right now, folks. Yes, I had a 45 gap, and I actually love that gun to death. So I will say one good thing about Glock 20s is, it's in 10 mil, and this is the God's caliber right here. 10 millimeter, in my own opinion, I think 10 mil is probably one of the most perfect caliber. I love it, absolutely love it. Comment down below, do you like 10 mil? Do you own a 10 mil? And what kind of 10 mil do you own? I'm really curious, I'm just gonna wanna see. I don't think the round is ever gonna die out, and I'll even love it out of a Glock. That's how much I love 10 mil. Dude, that's fun. Okay, it's not terrible. It's not terrible. All right, okay, Glock's not totally terrible. I'm here with Gary at Atlanta Range and Ordinance in Noonan, Georgia. And how long has this place been here, Gary?
We opened in 2012, so we're coming up on 13 years. It's been a good 13-year run for us. So
nice.
Far.
How is business for you lately this year?
Good. It's been good. Traditionally when we have Republican leadership, we typically enter a little bit of a downturn in the market.
Right.
But I think that's going to be offset by the increased health of the economy. People have a little more disposable income to spend.
Right. And then, so you have 2 pistol bays. I love the fresh air in there. Did you guys recently remodel that? Because that's most ranges that are over 5 years old don't smell that fresh and clean when you go inside.
We keep, traditionally you go into a gun range and they're dark and dingy and dirty. And I made it our mission to have a quality, clean, safe facility for everybody to come in and shoot their guns in a top-notch facility, and I think that we're on the path to making that happen.
Nice. And then you have a rifle range, and you have 4 lanes that go out to 50 yards?
They're 50 yards. We have a basement for our law enforcement training facility. We've got 2 bays down there that mirror the upstairs.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice. Awesome, man. And you guys are open Monday through Friday, or?
Monday through Sunday.
Monday through Sunday.
6 days a week. We're closed one day during the week to give us a day off. And, the facility's open for private use on that day, so gives us a day off, and so we're open 6 days a week.
Nice. Awesome. Thank you so much for your time. I really enjoyed shooting at your range today, and Atlanta Range and Ordinance in Noonan, Georgia.
Appreciate you coming by. Thank you.
Push record. I forgot to push record halfway through the fucking outro. Halfway through the outro. All right, so we're at Atlanta Range and Ordinance, having a great time shooting my big brother Joe here, shooting some of his favorite guns, which I agree, even the Glock. Did you make sure it was in 10 mil so I would at least like it a little bit?
Yes.
I think he planned that out. Atlanta Range of Ordinance. If you're in Noonan, Georgia, definitely check this place out. Really cool, clean range. And you know, I would drive 30 minutes to come out here and shoot. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for bringing me out, brother. And until next time.